All right, so the Xbox, I tried to restart it, it ain't doing anything. So either the hard drive is bad or it's corrupted. So we're gonna go on here and we're gonna fix the OS by flashing it to it. Okay, we're gonna have to format our flash drive to NTFS. So we just did that. They got some instructions on the Xbox website. I'm watching this guy's video on how to reinstall its electronics and computers. He's talking about how to do it. I'm just gonna follow along and try and get it done. He's got a lot of affiliate links here. Just scroll all the way to the bottom and it will give you the update link here, which took us to this page here. And it says most flash drives are formatted FAT32 and will have to be reformatted. Oh, our HDMI just came on, so which means this Xbox is now trying to do something. Which is cool because it'll probably go into the recovery screen that we need. So, plug your flash drive in the computer, open the offline file system update. Where's that? Click save. Is that the file? Okay, there it is right here. So apparently you just click that and it starts to download it. Interesting. 45 minutes left. It's going to be really slow. Okay. Let me see if we missed a step here. So you need a flash drive with 6 gigabytes of space minimum. So when we click expand all, it'll say download the offline file system, but it doesn't show you where to download it. And it says how to format this thing, which is another clickable link, but OSU1 apparently right here. Click save console update file to your computer. Unzip the file by right-clicking on the file and select extract all. Copy the $ system update file from the zip file to your flash drive. Okay. And it says, update your console. You can update your console using the Xbox Startup Troubleshooter. To bring up the troubleshooter, follow these steps. Power off your console, unplug the power cord. The console is completely off. Wait 30 seconds and plug it back in. Press and hold the pair button on the left side of the console and the eject button located on the front of the console, and then press the Xbox on the console. And note, Xbox Series S and Xbox One S, all digital editions, do not have eject button. Okay, you can bring up the troubleshooter on these consoles by holding the pair button and then pressing the Xbox button. Continue holding the pair and eject button for 10 to 15 seconds. Listen for 2 power-up tones a couple of seconds apart. You can release the pair and eject buttons after after the second power-up tone. The console should power up and take you directly to the startup troubleshooter. Cool deal. So we're just going to be sitting here waiting for this thing to finish downloading. The Xbox is already on. It may end up going to that menu. See here? It says preparing console. And so my friend just told me the thing didn't work, and I think maybe he might have got this far. I don't know. I didn't really actually ask him. He said it's broken and he couldn't get it to work. Actually, I think he told me nothing comes on when you turn it on, which is true. It really doesn't do anything. And I had it on for 15 minutes before any of this came up. So we'll try to flash the update to it. Otherwise, I think we'll be having to take it apart and replace the hard drive. I'm sure that's like the most likely problem here. Somebody may have updated it and interrupted it while it was updating, or maybe they tried to wipe the drive or something and they screwed up the thing. It's hard to say. So after all, it is just a Windows computer, so we should be able to fix it, I hope. Okay, we're extracting our file right now. That's going to take a little minute, looks like. Okay, so now we're copying the file over to the flash drive. Let's show you what that's going to look like. The file is going to be right here. Once you extract this, there's going to be OSU1. You just come in here and highlight that. Alright, so I'm waiting for this thing here to finish. It's got a while before it's been, well, I guess it's got 25 seconds. And I'm like, I don't know what's on this thing, but like, we have the troubleshooter, and we need to turn on our controller. So we could try to reset the Xbox. We could apparently it is not giving us the option to do that until we put the hard drive in there. So I would say, rather than going through any more crap, I'm just going to try and do the system update. Okay, we have plugged it in. Let me get my camera right here. Okay. So now I'm going to scroll over here to that. Press A. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully this will work. So I went inside, made a sandwich, came back out here. It says it's downloading 22%, 13%, whatever that means. We're downloading 27%, but what is this 15%? It says your console will restart during the update. So 16% is updated and 31 is downloading, which really makes no freaking sense because we're on a thumb drive. Alright, so it just went to 100%. Now it says verifying. And then the other one on the other side says 52%. I don't know how many minutes it's been doing, but according to the video I was watching earlier, they said it would take about 10 minutes. So, I'm guessing. I think it's probably a little bit longer than that. 25, 26. Alright, we're at 93 for 5 verifying. 63 on the other side. Okay, 100% verifying. And then blank. Okay. I'm just kind of trying to film certain key parts of this to kind of, anybody that's trying to do this, to try and kind of give you a idea of what to expect. Okay, so now it says it's applying 5%. We still have this 65 over there in the corner, which I don't really know what the hell that means. So we're at 10%. And the red part is sort of strange. I don't really know if that represents the entire process, and the applying is just kind of that process. So we're 69 and 17, 70, 18, 19, 20, 21. It seems to be fairly quick. 22, 23. Okay, I don't know what it was at, but it just blanked out. It was somewhere around 75 on the other end, and I don't know what the other one was at. It was definitely not 100%. Okay, we're now green down on the bottom. So 39, 40 on one end, and 78 on the other. That's interesting. You go from red to green, but it still says the same thing. So, jumped from 44 to 66. We're 87 over there. I'm guessing we're getting pretty close. see. So it's just kind of doing nothing right now. 88. I'm hoping that these people just screwed this thing up somehow and that everything else is fine, because I don't really want to take this thing apart and replace the hard drive. I'm not sure I have anything large enough to put in there. They're supposed to have like a 1 terabyte or something. And all I have is 500 mechanical drives. From what I understand, you can put an NVMe in there, or M.2 or whatever. Okay, we're at 73 and 90, 74 and 90. We've got to be getting close. And I think it'll probably rapidly just finish. I'm just guessing. But 74 and 90. See, it's not really changing right now, so it'd probably like jump up in a chunk. Okay, we did go to 75. So the other one went to 91 finally. Maybe it'll slow walk the dog the rest of the way, I don't know. 76, 91. Remember. Now I guess it's gonna go slow. 93, and then suddenly 81. So it jumped a little bit. $82 and 93 and blank. What? What the freaking hell am I supposed to do now? What the hell? I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't want to fiddle with this. Okay, I've got my controller on now. Let's see what we get. I didn't see this part in the video. Okay, so there was a setup with Xbox app, and eventually it showed the little lines there to skip it, so I did that. So now we can go through the setup process. English, United States. Yeah, I was like, what in the hell? Okay, so we gotta set up a connection, so I'll be back. Alright, it's checking my connection. Okay, it says my connection's good. Press A to continue. United States. Hey, look, looks just like a Windows computer. See? Just like Microsoft. If you don't have one or want to start fresh, make it now as you set up your Xbox Private. What? Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I have another Xbox, and I actually don't really want to bother signing in with it. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and make a new account. So, let's see. Okay, so it had you create an email, a gamer tag, backup an email, consent to a bunch of crap, and then you gotta do this. And I'm just gonna say, no thanks. And then it says, oh, we're gonna share your data, probably whether you like it or not. Then you can do whatever you want to do, ask for a PIN, lock it down. Anyone can sign you in, view your data on web pages, use your Microsoft account, change the settings, and make purchases without additional. So I would just like to have it where I don't have to. We'll ask for your personal PIN before you sign in and make purchases, launch Microsoft Edge, or change your settings. This can be useful as parental control. I actually really, if I was going to let the kids use this one, that'd probably be a good idea. I don't know if this thing's even going to work, so let's not get too excited. Okay. How do you want to sign in? Use an instant sign in or link the controller? Link controller you're holding to your profile. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just do that. Make this your home Xbox. When this is your home Xbox, people can play your downloaded games without signing in. Let's see. When this is your home Xbox, people can play your downloaded games without you signing in. Share games and downloadable content with other users on the console. You get 5 Switches per year. I don't know. Well, do we need to do that? I don't know. I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, pick a color, gamer tag, and gamer pics represent people on this Xbox console, and blah blah. Choose a different graphics or gamer tag in the settings. General, personalize my profile. Control who can see your profile. Okay, blah blah blah. Product codes, no. And the gamer pass, no thanks. So I don't think it would have let me get this far. If it was like bad. Let's see what we got here. Next. Choose how your console turns off. Console shuts down. Console uses more power. Supports automatic updates. Cuts power. Used by over 20%. I wanted to turn off all the way. It's like, dude. Are you kidding me? Turn the fucking thing off. I don't want it on. It sleeps instead of shutting down. Console uses more power. Yeah, anyway. We'll go with that one. Keep your games and apps up to date. Your content will update automatically so it's ready when you launch it. Games played in the last 28 days will automatically update on your current location. God, I don't know if I really care about that. Just click no. Next. Okay. So hopefully this thing will work. We'll find out, right? Because if it doesn't, then I'm pretty sure it's the hard drive. I think these people just like wiped this thing incorrectly. So I made a completely dummy account for this and a name and everything so that we can use this one. So yeah, this will be a little better. And now I can let the older kid use my power supply for my Xbox One original. So let's go ahead and launch Rocksmith just to see if it works. And but I don't know why this thing got corrupted, and maybe it will screw up again. But I would say that it looks like it's working to me. So Rocksmith is installing. We got some ads here, and Digital Deluxe Edition. Ooh. Okay. I would love to get that Assassin's Creed Shadows game. Just click on it. I'm just kind of curious. What's it cost? $46. Or buy it for what? You get other editions? The hell? If that one is that much, then why is that one that much? Or you get both of them? $89. I don't understand it. Like, I just want the one game. I don't want both. But anyway, let's see. I wonder. That looks like an interesting game. Damn Tomb Raider. Like, seriously? Ridiculous. Should just call it Boob Raider. Tomb Raider. I would say this thing looks to be working for me. I don't know. I wonder, let's go back. Where, settings. Let's see what we got here. I don't know anything about this Xbox, so system. 781 gigabytes. So, yeah, okay. So, this has got to be a 1 terabyte hard drive with everything on it. Okay. Alright, I do believe we're good, I think, but maybe not. So we have this exact, well, I think exact Xbox. That's what they use. Anyway. It looks like this thing's still installing. But guys, I think it's good. I'll make another video. I'll test out some games, but it's getting kind of long on this one.